You and I have spoken a million times regarding the fatalities, hit and run, drunk driving, the whole 9 yards, tougher penalties. You'd like to have seen Albany maybe getting a little bit tougher before their session had ended last month.
Yeah.
Do you see anything coming down the pike in the next couple of months, Madeline, that will lead you to believe that something will be put in place here for tougher penalties?
You know what? I mean, I remain hopeful, but I don't know. I mean, we've been pushing for the elevation of hit-and-run laws because there's a desperate need for it. You know, we're not just talking about things in a vacuum here. People are, killing people on our streets, family members, and leaving them to die because they're fleeing because they don't want to be found with, levels of intoxication, and they're leaving them on the side of the road like roadkill and running away from scenes, and all we can do is charge them with leaving the scene, but which are very minimal punishments as opposed to, if you hurt someone or kill someone when you're driving while intoxicated. So all we're saying is increase those penalties so that there's a penalty for leaving the scene. There's no incentive to actually leave the scene as it is now. So it's common sense. We've been pushing it for years, Jay. It hasn't gotten anywhere. But we're going to keep fighting because our residents are dying and people are leaving them to die in the middle of our roadways, and we can't tolerate that. And I have to say, too, the drugged driving, and this is really an interesting concept, and I want your listeners to think about this. We all saw those people on K2, right, that synthetic drug.
Synthetic marijuana,
those zombies, right, walking around in Brooklyn and confronting those tourists and just, laying out there on the road. Those people right now, they would not, if they were driving, those zombies could get behind the wheel of a car, and they would not be subject to a DWI drug charge because the K2 drug is not on this list of substances that impair people for us to be able to charge them. And we've been fighting hard so that we can fix that legislative gap and make sure that people like that, just with evidence of intoxication or impairment, can be arrested. And it's not working. But again, we're going to keep fighting for it. So that image of those people walking around, imagine them now behind the wheel of a car and driving.
Yeah, no, it's not good. You make a great point regarding the K2 stuff. Hopefully somebody will actually, the light will turn on somewhere where you can have significant legislation here.
Yes.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to have you. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
Thanks, Jay. Enjoy the summer. Stay cool.